ജോമെട്രിയുടെ കുറച്ച് പ്രോബ്ലംസ് മെൻസുറേഷനും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ ഏരിയ വോളിയം ഇതൊക്കെ ഫൈൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്ന കുറച്ച് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ആണ്. നമുക്ക് 10th സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡിൽ ബേസ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് എന്നാൽ കുറച്ച് അഡ്വാൻസ്ഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള വേയിൽ എങ്ങനെയാണ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് വരുന്നത് നോക്കാം. So initially I come to the first question as this one. In the figure we have a semicircles having diameters AB, AC, AD, so that AB equal to BC equal to CD. Then ratio of the shaded area to unshaded area. You should carefully read the question where it is what they want to identify. The ratio of a shaded area to unshaded area. You know, the expression we can put like this. There is AB, then we can draw a circle, semicircle. Then that should be same, then we can draw another one. And again that should be same, this, then here. So here it is A, B, C and D are same. Then you can see there are this region. This is actually shaded region. And we can see unshaded regions are these two. So you want to find the ratio of shaded region to unshaded region. These two here. This is the two aspect of the problem. So you can see basically we can refer AB is equal to BC is equal to CD. You can keep this all distance as 2r. Why it is 2r? Because AB is itself be a diameter of a small circle here. So best we can put this AB is equal to 2r. Then this also 2r and that also 2r. Which implies AB is the first diameter is 2r. Then the radius of a semicircle first. R is equal to, the radius is here r. Now we can find, if AB is there, we can see the first circle, this one. Its area, this area is equal to A1. I mark it as A1 is equal to half of a pi r squared. This is the first area. Because 2r is the diameter, radius is r, then its area is half of pi r square. Now we can see the next one. Second one is actually this. I mark this one be AC. Look here, AB and BC, this is 2r and here also 2r. So what is AC? AC is equal to 4r. Then diameter is 4r, then the radius is what? 2r. Then we can see the area of that circle, this circle. Area of this circle is equal to area. I put them A2. A2 is equal to half of pi into 2r the whole square. This is equal to 4 pi r square by 2. No need of dividing by 2 because here also 1 by 2. So what is the area of this portion? Only this portion. The area of this portion is, you can subtract this 2. So this area A, the shaded region is equal to A2 minus A1. What is A2? A2 is equal to 4 pi r square by 2 minus half pi r squared. So it is 3 by 2 pi r squared. This is the area of the shaded region. So we can see area of the shaded region is subtracting this area minus that. Now we can see what about the diameter of the larger circle, semicircle. Diameter of larger semicircle is AD. Then its length is what? You know, this AB plus BC plus CD has what? 6. 2r plus 2r plus 2r will be 6r. This is the diameter. So its radius is equal to 3r. Then area of that larger one, larger circle, A dash is equal to 1 by 2 into pi into 3 r the whole square is 9 pi r square by 2. That we refer it as a big circle, this big semicircle. I mark this one as a big semicircle with this area. Look this. This will be 9 pi r square by 2. But we want to subtract this small portion from it. Then only you can see this one. We have this and here. So that shade you can subtract this shade. This shade is actually you can observe them 3 by 2 pi r square. So the required unshaded region. Shaded region is area of area of shaded region. Shaded region is equal to, you got that 3 by 2 pi r squared. If you subtract that from total area of this, will provide you what is the area of unshaded region. Area of unshaded region. Unshaded region is equal to 9 by 2 pi r squared minus 3 by 2 pi r squared. It is equal to 6 by 2 pi r squared. This, when you subtracting it. Now you want to find the required ratio. That you carefully read them. What should be the first one? Ratio of shaded to unshaded. So you want to find this two here. So you just find shaded region is I marked as S1 and that is S2. Then S1 is to S2 is required. So you just find what is S1 by S2. S1 by S2 is equal to 3 by 2 pi r squared divided by 6 by 2 pi r squared. Then pi r squared get cancelled and you can see this also get cancelled. You got 1 by 2. So S1 is to S2 is equal to 1 is to 2. This is the answer for that problem. So carefully read the question what they provide and you mark them in the pattern. We can see this one. This is one of the interesting problem and you can see 1 is to 2 is in the last option D. So answer of this option is D. Okay. Now the next one is actually a very simple question. This triangle we can see this is 135 degree angle BOC. BOC is 135 degree. Then we can see this angle. We can draw again here this. This angle is equal to 180 minus 135. You got at 5 and then 45 degree. Okay. So angle BOC is 45 degree. Here this is D, that is actually 70. Then we can easily find this angle as what? This angle is equal to 70 plus 45 will provide you 5 and 115. Then 180 minus 115 will give you the answer as 5 and that is 65. This is 65. So once again you check them, it is 110 plus 7, 170. So this is C and this one is O. But here it is given that ODC is similar to OBA. That means these two triangles are similar. And you want to find angle AOB, this angle is want to find. So by property of a similar triangle, you can see this angle and this angle are equal. And you observe them that angle is 65. This angle is also what? 65 degree. So this will be a very simple question from your 8th standard question. We can compare the similar triangle and you can see some simple question definitely inside our question paper. So this is the answer as a C. Okay. Now I come to the next problem as this. It's also another simple question in that pattern, but we have one of the interesting property as in the case of triangle. You can see there are 3 sides A, B and C. These angles, if it is small b and that should be small a and that should be c. You can see that every triangle that a plus b plus is 1, that's one property. At the same time, the largest side is definitely opposite that of the largest angle. This property also important in case of our properties of triangle. Now listen, here the angle is 65 and 65. So what about these two? These two are equal. This is first condition. That is what AB is equal to AC. This is first condition. And this are base angle. Then adding that 65 plus 65 will give you 130. This is the total of that. Then 180 minus 130 will give you the answer as 50 here. This angle is 50. So one angle is 50. Now we can see by exterior angle property, this is 65. If it is theta, then what is actually exterior angle property? While you are applying exterior angle property, you know that 65 degree is equal to theta plus 30. So it will give you theta as a 65 degree minus 30 degree is equal to 35 degree. This is 35 degree. So this answer is equal to 35 degree. This. So we can consider the triangle here. This is A and that is B and that side is D. Given 50 and 30, this is 85 and this one is 65 as per this condition and that should be 30. So here it is A, B and C. The smallest angle is 30 degree and largest one is 85 degree. So which should be the largest side of the triangle? As per the previous property, you can see largest side should be that of our side against the largest angle. So BD is the largest one among the other. So then we can check the inequality. So BD less than 8 is wrong, but AB less than BD, this is correct. By after considering this condition, so no need of a lengthy calculation, we can easily identify. So I hope that this geometric problem may have some simple aspect. There is no lengthy calculation inside that. So carefully practice more questions on geometrical problem. We can easily answer some good score for it. Okay. Now I come to the next question. This also a beautiful problem. You want to find the area. Unshaded regions area is required. So shade is not given there. So the shade is actually this one. This is the shaded region and you want to find unshaded region, this unshaded region. So you can see ABCD is a square and circle is inscribed in the square. Also ABCD, the vertices of the square as the center of the four quadrants and drawn inside other circles, this circle, which are touching each other and midpoints of the square. Then area of square is 4 centimeter square. Given area of the square is a 4 centimeter square. That is very interesting concept in here. Area of the square is 4 means this square, this is 4. So here A is equal to, we can see this area. This is our area and that area is equal to 4. So what about the side? You know A is equal to A square, that is equal to 4 means A equal to 2. So this side is 2 units. Now while you draw two lines, I come back to see this expression as with a small sided rectangle here, this, and there is a circle form, this, and after this, and this region is shaded, and unshaded region I shall mark this and here, this is unshaded region. Such how many options are there? There are 4 such regions are there. So you just find the area of this unshaded region. How to find the area of unshaded region? That is very simple. You can see these two are symmetrical. You know, this circle is actually drawn here and that circle also drawn from this one. So these two are symmetrical means they are same area. So if you mark this one, look here, this is the 1/4 of the circle and if you subtract from the entire area of the square, you got this area. And adding here, you got the section like this. So before you think to answer, read carefully and make a plan how we can launch this unshaded region. Listen, I shall explain again. This is the circle, this is the square and because it is 2, it is 1 unit. So if you draw an arc, this is also 1 unit circle. So the area of this section is equal to 1/4 of a pi into 1 square. That is equal to pi by 4. So this area is pi by 4. So you know among this all total area is 1 into 1, that is equal to 1 square. That is equal to 1. So area of the square is 1 and this will be here. Then how we can find this area? Then this area is equal to 1 minus pi by 4. This is the area. So this area we can found it as what? 1 minus pi by 4. Now if you can mark the same situation in reverse pattern as this is the square and if you draw the same, then you can see this section. This section is also what? The same. We can do the same situation. So we can see this also what? Here say. So unshaded region like this, in this situation, this is a total unshaded region. Then total unshaded region is a 2 into 1 minus pi by 4 is there. That is equal to 2 minus pi by 2. This is 2 minus pi by 2 is the unshaded region of both, either you considering this and that. This. So these two are unshaded region aspect. Such four figures are here. This and here and there. Then only we have complete the entire square. So just multiplying 4 into here will give the correct answer. So when the area of unshaded region is equal to 4 into 2 minus pi by 2 is equal to 8 minus 2 pi. This is the answer. 8 minus 2 pi. So option D is the correct answer. This. So here you subdivide the entire figure into different aspect, and after we can find it. Okay. Now in the given figure, x is a point on the interior of the square ABCD, and AXYZ is also a square, and if dy is equal to 3 and AZ is equal to 2, then the length of BY. Here we can see, here there is a figure, that is ABCD. ABCD. You know, if it is A, that should be same for all. But there is a point as x is here, and if you draw another square and mark it as x, y and z. X, y and z, this. And given that AZ is 2 and that should be a square. That means what? This length is 2 unit and this also 2 and this also 2. And if you can draw, this extension is totally the requirement BY. So this length you want to find. This is 2 and this also 2. This length is also 2. And you know this one is A. So just you can observe the condition as one of the triangle is like this. You can see it is A and that is D, and this is 2 and you know this also 2. This actually is Z and that should be Y. And it is given dy is also 3. That is actually a nice thing here. That is equal to 3. This. So if it is A, we can see A square is equal to 2 square plus 2 plus 3 the whole square. That is equal to A square is equal to 2 square plus 5 square. Keep it equation number 1. Now from this is actually Pythagorean result. Now the next one, you know this triangle. This A, X, this is A, X, B, and that is actually 2 and this is A, and we don't know what about this. I just put this one is a new letter, Y is there, this length. Now what about the equation here? You know this A square is equal to, from this figure we can see A square is equal to 2 square plus our BX square. That's actually I put them Y. But this A square is exactly same here. So 2 square plus 5 square is equal to 2 square plus BX square. This two, we can equate in these two. So we can find that A with the two different triangle and equate. Then we can see 2 square we can easily cancel. So 5 square is equal to Bx square implies Bx is equal to 5. What's the requirement? Requirement is what is By. Look the figure. This length is 5 and this length is 2. Then your requirement is what is By. Then we can write down By is equal to Bx plus Yx. Therefore 5 plus 2 it is equal to 7 unit. So which is given our third option. This. Now the next one. This also a simple question. You want to find the value for x. X is outside here. And you know this angle. What about this angle? This angle is, you know, if it is equal to theta, from the triangle you can see 30 plus 34 plus theta is 180. Therefore, theta plus 64 is equal to 180 and theta is equal to 180 minus 64. That is equal to 116. So this theta is 116. 116. Now we can see if this is a new alpha or a new phi, any other letter we can put here. I put a new x is there. So there is already x, so I put y is there. So from exterior angle property, look this. This is y and there is a 45 and this is what 116. So when you know by exterior angle property 116 is equal to y plus 45 degree, that implies y is equal to 116 minus 45. It is equal to what? 171 degree. Y is 71 degree. Now you got that one more idea. This is actually linear pair. This is actually the required x and this value you obtained as what? 71. Then x plus 71 degree is 180. Then we can easily find x as what? 180 degree minus 71 degree is equal to 109 degree, which is given in our last option. Yes, this is also a simple question. Now, on the question, in given figure, the reflex angle AOB and reflex angle, this angle is what? 240 degree. You know, this is actually considered the angle AOB, its reflex angle is given as what? 240. Figure also get clear. Then what is angle APB? APB, this angle is required. So it's very simple, you know, using this you can find this angle. What is angle? Angle AOB our inside there is 360 degree minus 240 degree. That should be what? 120 degree. So this angle is 120 degree. Now we can, you know, in circle, in an arc, this is a center angle of this APB. So the center angle of this APB is equal to 120 degree, then this should be half of that. Any angle inscribed in an arc is the half of this center angle corresponding to that arc. So here it is 120, then required angle is what? 1 by 2 into 120, that is 60 degree. So this is also our first option. So please study carefully what about the expression in your classes, then we can use the problem directly. Okay.
Entrance സംബന്ധമായ വാർത്തകളും അപ്ഡേഷനുകളും ഏറ്റവും വേഗം ആധികാരികമായി അറിയാൻ ബ്രില്യൻറ്റ് സ്റ്റഡി സെന്റർ പാല യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക, ബെൽ ഐക്കൺ അമർത്തുക, ഈ വീഡിയോ മറ്റു സുഹൃത്തുക്കളിലേക്കും മാക്സിമം ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുക.